After 1492, the coast isn't the edge of the map, it's the racetrack. And in this race, river mouths are gateways to the interior. Who holds the gateway controls the road.
Power doesn't come from ideas. It comes from logistics.
Ports, anchorages, resupply points. The new network locks in.
This is the board, and everyone is staring at it.
Once the sea road works, rivalry is inevitable. This episode, the race to hold America's gateways.
If you want the next forgotten world, subscribe, and we'll uncover it together.
Episode 1, Rivers Were Roads. Episode 2, The Atlantic Became a Road. Episode 3, River Mouths Become Gates. To hold the coast, you have to beat weather, time, and distance.
No resupply, no lasting foothold.
Sea lanes lead to ports, and ports lead to river mouths.
But a port isn't a port until it's built, held, and fed.
Every post is a declaration. We will stay.
Every post is a declaration. We will stay.
Materials decide speed.
But there's a variable you can't ship across the Atlantic.
Local knowledge and alliances. In the south, warm waters and islands become the early backbone. A place where the system can keep a repeatable rhythm.
Hold the hub, hold the flow.
From the hub, routes search for safe anchorages.
A good port isn't pretty. It's protected, watered, and workable.
Sea lanes survive only if there are places to stop.
Each node is a peg in the board.
And every peg needs the same basics: material, label, discipline. But the coast isn't empty. It has communities and rules. Contact can be exchange and tension of interests.
One peg sends waves.
And as pegs multiply, the race gains more players.
In the north, the key is a river mouth that opens straight into the interior.
Different climate, different rhythm, but the prize is the river road. Once you're in the river, you go far without cutting roads on land. Here, exchange becomes the engine.
Everything runs through alliances and trust.
Who knows the river network holds the real advantage. Nodes don't stay on the coast, they grow along the river.
but winter turns holding a node into a supply problem. Failure doesn't require battle, only missing resupply.
Alliances become the heat of the network.
Formula: sea to gate, gate to interior.
And the interior always has people already there.
The new network doesn't replace the old, it stacks on top of it.
When two directions lock pegs, a third surges in.
In the Middle Coast, long shoreline means opportunity and risk.
Tides, mud, channels, terrain decides where you can anchor.
To stay, you build faster than the clock runs out.
Building is one thing, feeding is another.
A long supply line is a thin thread. Seasons shift, and schedules can collapse. Shortage turns plans into crisis.
Survival forces learning the environment, or relying on alliances.
A good gateway feeds you from the sea and carries you inland.
No one holds a gate without understanding the people around it.
Now the board has multiple players, and routes begin to cross.
But the final decision isn't made by empires alone.
Indigenous nations didn't appear after 1492. They were already here.
They knew the river roads, trails, crossings, and seasons.
Local knowledge is a living map.
These materials show the networks existed long before.
Empires try to build new networks, but they must pass through old ones.
Alliances are strategy, not decoration.
Who controls movement and resupply controls the pace of history.
Narrows and confluences, where power concentrates.
And as rivalry grows, tension grows with it.
By now, the coast is stamped by a port system. Once ports and gateways hold, the interior gets pulled into the system.
Gateways control people, goods, and information.
Control means rules, taxes, and enforced order.
The new formula: sea feeds the port, port feeds the river, river reaches deep inland. Next, the board shifts from the coast to the interior.
Who holds confluences, trails, and supply caches will shape the next century.
Episode 4, the fight for the interior. Rivers, forts, alliances, and the roots of survival.